Video. Today we are talking about the movie House of Gucci. We're going to mainly talk about Maurizio Gucci and Patrizia Raggiani. Oh no, she wanted us to call her Patrizia Gucci. That's what she said. Call me Patrizia Gucci when she was at the court. Let's talk. Quite socially active and very charming, very confident. This will be your first impression when you look at the women. Bossy, powerful, charming, knows her ways with the words and stuff, knows how to speak. Well dressed actually. She already dressed like a rich woman even before she became one, if that makes sense. I won't be surprised if she's even a fire sign because I saw a lot of intimidating, kind of fiery, bossy side to her. I don't know what's her star sign. I didn't look into that, but I'm just saying. So Maurizio Gucci was a little bit of this intellectual, laid-back, intelligent kind of guy. I wouldn't really call him like a beta male. He definitely was not like a beta. He was not like a mellow loser. I'm not saying that beta male are losers, but I'm just saying. But at the same time, he was also not a true masculine alpha kind of guy. He was somewhere in the middle, and maybe we could call those people maybe sigmas. Sigmas are like that have qualities of alphas, but they are a bit more of a reserved, intellectual kind of a version. So he definitely was a sigma persona. I found him very intelligent, intellectual, quiet demeanor, which was very attractive, by the way, and a little bit socially awkward. Now you have this woman who is socially active and super fun and charming and very bold and bossy and means what she says and says what she means, and she could be mean sometimes also. But he on the other hand was very laid back, polite, gentleman, and you could see the difference. Like she grew up in the hood, if I may say, but he grew up to be a bit more refined, educated. He was also studying law at the time they both met. In their grooming, in their upbringing, in their persona, in their energy, everything was quite the opposite really. But as they say, opposites attract, so they got attracted towards each other. As per se, they fell in love at first sight. There was love sparkling from left, right, center when they met. You will see in the movie where she started to kind of convince him to join the family business again, even though he had mentioned clearly, no, this has been the happiest that I have been in my whole entire life. But she's like, no, strong family makes strong family business. So she convinces him to go to New York and join the family business, the Gucci headquarters. So Maurizio just does exactly that, and they build a family. They have 2 girls and they live in this beautiful penthouse. Through the years you see her changing very clearly. Like he from day one till the end of the movie almost felt like he's the same person. She on the other hand, totally changed person. Like that ratchetness, I'm sorry if this offends some people, but it is what it is. That came to the surface quite later in the marriage, like after a few years, especially after the children. And he was still the same, laid back, no confrontation kind of guy. I want everything easy, chill, relax, no problem, no worries, just super easy. So much so that he didn't even want to confront her when it was time to like separate. Which, yes, it's a little cowardish also, I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, I could also understand his view on that at the same time, because it's like she was becoming so loud, so bossy, so emasculating, where she also, by the way, told him that you are such an idiot and you're such a baby. Whatever, she used a few words I don't want to use here, but this is what she told him he is, which is why she has to always, interfere in the business and work in the business and blah blah, when he always keeps saying to her, I don't want you to be involved in the Gucci business, stay away. Yet she never stays away. I don't know how much we can blame that poor man, because you can tell what he really wanted was a happy married family life. And yet she was all about power and money, and this is happening with Gucci and this is happening with Gucci. Like you could tell she became obsessed with the name Gucci. She would dress up in Gucci head to toe, even if nobody else bothered as much as she actually did. You could tell from day one she was a little bossy and very bold. Even when she wrote her number with lipstick on his bike, she was like, I'm a very busy person, but I'll make time for you. And applying her lipstick, like she is so bold and just crazy. And I'm not saying that being playful is not a nice thing, but if it's done softly and politely in a feminine way, it's amazing. The way she did things were a little bit too manly. It almost felt like she's leading and bossing around, and he's just, yeah, whatever, let's go wherever you say. Now, she is the one asking him, do you want to dance? He clearly says no. Well, next thing you know, they're still on the dance floor. So do you see how the bossiness was there from day one? Too much tomboy energy, too much boldness, too much, I don't give a about anybody, I'm gonna say it like it is. No, honey, no, you don't do that. No, You're gonna go for somebody fine and refined? Well, they're checking your attitudes and the way you speak 100% for sure. And your body language also, which by the way, her body language was amazing. Can we just say Lady Gaga acted so well? Wow. She was not the most prettiest woman, by the way, but she was charming. Like, charm is the one thing she definitely had. Especially, you could see the charm come out when she met Maurizio's father. And now all of a sudden she's like, oh, Maurizio was telling me that, you've been an actor. Ooh, I didn't know I was sitting with a celebrity. Can I have an autograph, please? So she was good with her words, which is also why he had to go to his son later and be like, yeah, I don't like the women that she's nice, go on a holiday, whatever, have a good time, but marriage, it's not in the cards for you. And he's like, no, but I love her. That is exactly the one I'm gonna marry. So he leaves everything and goes to her house the same night and tells her family, I come from a good family, but I have nothing on my own, but I dearly love your daughter, I would take care of her, blah, 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 blah. I don't have a job at the moment. So I think they give him the space and they give him like a job, so he kind of starts cleaning their trucks and everything. So you could tell he's a humble, kind of genuine, nice guy who honestly just wants to be happy. And initially that's what he saw in that girl, Patrizia Gucci, that, I can have a good fun life with her. She's funny, she is bold, she's naughty. I think her seductress side was on point. She was very good at seducing him, which I was not surprised, because you could tell she will be the one leading in every way, in that way also. After the movie, people are talking a lot about, oh, she only married for money, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, if you look at the patterns, I think she became about money and power a lot later down the line, especially after the children, after she had a good taste of that. Before that, when he was kind of separated from his father and didn't even have a job at one point, she was the one who, gave him like a place to stay and, joined the truck family business or whatever. And they were quite happy just being naughty with each other and just playing around or whatever. So they seemed so happy at that time. So I truly feel like they did marry for love, actually, both of them. Okay, here is the main part where you can see the Uber girl come out on the surface. You know where that was? When she slowly, step by step, turned everybody against him and turned him against everybody, or at least tried her best. That was a very Uber girl move. But the way she was playing all those games, it was so clear, it was so apparent. Women, what are you doing? Just stop. Literally, his body language even says that. I want a happy home, family, he, that makes me happy. Like, he's been running away from his father's family business and money since day one. He wanted the other kind of happiness of life. He got that, but now the wife changes into family business and money. So now he's in the middle of like, oops, what did I do here? Like, this is what I was running away from. This is what I wanted, but now she's gone there also. Now I have to go also. So she kept kind of encouraging him to be in the business more, organize the business more, manage the business more, and then playing games in the business more also. So she kept a control on so many things. He clearly didn't want that. And the last straw was obviously when she said, you're such an idiot, you're such a baby, I have to do all of this because you are not capable of doing anything, blah, blah, blah. I think that was their last fight, last bitter conversation. And next thing you know, well, the guy has moved on, An old friend comes out of nowhere. She may not be the prettiest, not be the hottest, no problem. By the way, that part where he is sitting with the group of friends and she all of a sudden comes out of nowhere, interrupting their whole thing. Yes, she wanted to save the marriage. Yes, she loved him dearly, but in such a crazy way that she got him killed at the end, and that is just something maybe my mind will never understand. She did have that ratchet kind of energy. So when you don't confront this kind of person, they can do anything. They can steal, they can kill, they can betray, anything. Stab in the back, all of that, even if they really love you too much. And to be honest, I think in my eyes, what was his name again? Maurizio Gucci. He was still, for the most part, a little graceful in that manner. When she came to confront him and be a little crazy again, he respectfully said, I don't want any confrontation. And he mentioned that he wanted this to go as easy as possible, as calmly as possible. And he also mentioned that even financially he's going to take care of the daughter, he's going to take care of her also, so she wouldn't even have a problem, she can still live in the same penthouse. I thought that was very graceful, kind, normal. Like, he wasn't mean-spirited, he wasn't bad. She definitely was at many parts of the movie, as we saw. And then finally, of course, she got him killed as well. So, I was cringing at so many spots. I'm like, oh my god, girl, what are you doing? The girl she had with her, what was her name? The tarot reader. Are you serious? You're taking her support at every step? Like, it didn't make sense. How is that a sensible thing to do? I wish I existed at the time. Maybe she could have taken my level up classes and coaching sessions. I could have set her straight. You don't do that. I shouldn't say that, by the way. She's still alive. She's 73 years of age. Thank you for watching. I'm scared for my own life. I'm gonna go, okay? Don't forget to also check out Isha Cosmetics. We have amazing fragrance, hair oils, skincare, and all the good stuff, and the waist trainers also, by the way.